Manchester's road to nowhere. So you notice the spur coming off the Mancunian Way, and then it just kind of stops. It doesn't go anywhere. So it's part of the plan which was never completed. As a few locals will argue, oh well, look at this street, but no development on Broad Street, it's one way, it's going the wrong way, the traffic's coming off this way, let's go to a one-way street. And now, isn't that laughable that the City Council got it wrong? But that wasn't the original plan. The plan was, as I referred to in the talk at the beginning, was to create an inner ring road within the city centre. And Upper Brook Street and Princess Street would have been turned into a dual carriageway to connect seamlessly into this system here. So cars would be able to come off here and connect to a dual carriageway going through into the city centre. Of course, the cost of that would have been all the village and all the warehouses around Granby Road, which are now Grade 2 listed. And it was only through the intervention of the Manchester Civic Society that that plan was stalled and was never saw fruition. And it's unlikely we'll see that fully realised. That said, part of the Manchester-Oxford Road Corridor project will mean diverting private cars from Oxford Road onto Upper Brook Street to make this the main entry point into the city centre, which means redesignating the traffic flow here, was then makes you think, well actually this could actually be completed at one point. There is a reason. If that goes back to two-way, then you could have this linked up again. In the meantime, we've had discussions again with the city engineers, and V. Maureen argued that as they've done with the High Line project in New York and another projects around the world, notably in Germany, is that could we colonise this space even for a temporary period? For example, to have a picnic or a barbecue on there, or to grass it out and put lawn on there, put some trees and bushes to make it into an urban garden, either temporarily or permanently. And they didn't dismiss the idea, but I doubt if they'll ever let us up there to actually use it for that kind of purpose. But there is that potentiality, to think what could we do with this structure in the meantime. Yeah, put some grass on it would be one solution.